All right, here we go. Coach Todd Hosford in 3, 2. As we continue on our pregame show here, joining us now from the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, that is head coach Todd Hosford as they tangle with Central Cass here. Todd, let's recap the game. You had a snow day, had to move it back a couple of days before you finally got to play against Northern Cass. Nice kind of balance from you guys, both inside and out, particularly from the three-point line.
Backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Monday afternoon from the Blake Ray Activity Center on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. This is the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament, where today we have one of 4 quarterfinal round matchups for you. First featuring the number 1 overall seed in the Central Cass Squirrels going up against the number 8 seed in the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Following that, the 4-5 matchup of Fargo Oak Grove against Hankinson. That's slated to get underway at 4:30. At 6 o'clock, it's a 2 seed of Sargent County against the number 7 seed of the Richland Colts. Then the nightcap, the number 3 seeded Kindred Vikings and the back-to-back region champs square off with number 6 seed in the Maple River Raiders. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes to start you off on this Monday afternoon. As coming up on our pregame show, we'll hear from Todd Hosford from the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Also, we'll hear from Matt Norman from the Central Cass Squirrels, and we'll get you set for some more basketball for today here on Your Live Event. A reminder, we also have the Region 2 basketball tournament going on at the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center in Grand Forks. Thompson, the 1 seed, Hillsborough Central Valley is the 2 seed. And the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Central Cass 20-0 on the season. They've averaged 67 games, averaging 67 points per game while defensively giving up 43. While for the Warbirds, 9-11 on the season, averaging 51 while defensively giving up 57 points per contest. The Warbirds won on Thursday in their playing game over Northern Cass, 60-54. Levi Kackman had 19 points, 3 threes, and Adam Baldwin added 13 points and 3 threes in the win for the Warbirds. While for Central Cass, their last game came in what was the de facto Region 1 Boys regular season championship back on Saturday, February 25th, with a 74-60 win over Sargent County in Castleton. And a tip of the cap to Jay Bachman and the Central Cass Squirrels as well, winning in thrilling fashion up in the Minot State Dome in the semis and in the championship over Rugby, and Thompson be crowned the champs in the state of North Dakota in Class B. We'll take a quick break. We come back after this, take a look at our Coach's Corner, also some of the player matchups in this one, and get to some more coverage on our pregame show between the Warbirds and the Squirrels. This is high school basketball on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 16th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls. The sale will be broadcast on DV Auction, and you can request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 16th. We'll see you at the bull sale. For more information, visit jacobsonredangus.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
As we continue on our pregame show, join us live now as the head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels. It is Matt Norman, part of our Coach's Corner, ahead of the opening tip between Central Cass and the Warbirds. And Matt, first things first, how was the Magic City from a fan point of view? I know you got to watch the girls up in Minot, but also had to get some practices in throughout the week before you got ready for this game. So let's just talk about the Magic City. How was it from your point of view here, Matt?
It was unbelievable. I couldn't be more proud of our girls and the coaching staff. Coach Bachman, they did such a great job. Kind of kept us on the edge of our seat in a couple games. Rugby and Thompson are just great teams, great programs. So it was really, really fun. Glad to be back in our tournament, though.
And then talk about what was it like getting ready for this tournament, you know, away from, quote-unquote, the home confines of Castleton, North Dakota.
Yeah, we had to find some gyms to practice in. Thankfully, we were able to get in a practice on Thursday and Friday, give them Saturday off, and then we were back in the gym on Sunday night just doing some walkthrough stuff. So we tried to keep it as business as usual, understanding that there were going to be distractions, but those are great distractions. And so hopefully some of that's contagious and we can be successful here in the next couple days.
What makes Wyndmere Lidgerwood a problem or matchup? What's one or two things from a Warbird point of view? The last time you played him was back on January the 10th, so nearly 2 months ago, Matt. So what's going to be a standout, or what's one thing from your point here for the Warbirds that'll be a challenge?
They're just long, and so we're going to have to do a lot of things to kind of offset some of their length. And they work hard, man. Their effort is never questioned. And so we got to make sure that we can create a full court game and then minimize their second chances with their length.
Final thing for you, Matt. What's one thing that Central Cass must do for 4 quarters of basketball here to survive and advance as we get to this time of the tournament and try to get to the semifinals coming up tomorrow night?
Create extra possessions, whether it be off the glass or with a deflection or a steal. We got to do something to keep the game at a higher tempo and create some extra possessions, extra looks at the rim.
Hey, Matt, as always, thanks so much for your time and good luck here this afternoon.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, man.
That again, Matt Norman, head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll continue on our pregame show when we'll hear from the head coach, Todd Hosford of the Warbirds, when we return here on EuroLiveEvent.com.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
On our pregame show here, joining us now from the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, that is head coach Todd Hosford as they tangle with Central Cass here. Todd, let's recap the game. They had a snow day, had to move it back a couple of days before you finally got to play against Northern Cass. Nice kind of balance from you guys, both inside and out, particularly from the three-point line. What did you like from your team in Lidgerwood on Thursday?
Yeah, we came out with great energy. I was a little nervous about not practicing the day before, but the guys came out defensively. They were on point. Struggled a little bit with Mosier, but everyone else we kept in check. It was nice to see us have spread the wealth. Like you said, we were balanced. Breyer got into foul trouble, and our guards were hitting threes early on. We had 6 threes in the first half. I think we were 6 out of 8. So, you know, when the ball's going in the hole, basketball becomes a little bit easier to deal with. And defensively, you get that energy, and you play a little bit harder when the ball's going in the hole.
Yeah, you mentioned that Levi Kackman, Adam Baldwin, both with 3 threes in that game. But now you turn your attention to the number 1 overall seed, a team that hasn't lost all season here in Central Cass. So who or what's going to be a challenge going up against a Matt Norman led Squirrels team here today?
Man, a little bit of everything. They're man-to-man pressure, full court. They run and jump. They jump switch. They're inside, outside. Holzer's always a key player for them. We got to contain him. Cobbervig kind of runs the show. Mason Bussey's been playing well shooting. I could go on and on. They got 8, 9 guys that can kill you, and they got excellent shooters all over the place too. So defensively, again, we'll probably start out in a zone, and we weren't very good early on in the year. We weren't very sharp with that. We tweaked some things, and hopefully we're flying around with a little more energy and contesting shots, and then let Breyer do his thing in the lane defensively. If they go in there, he's good at protecting the rim. So that's kind of our hope, chase him off that three-point stripe and make Breyer, let Breyer defend shots.
Final thing for you, Todd, before we let you go, you might have hit it already, but ultimately for 32 minutes of basketball, full 4 quarters, what must Wyndmere Lidgerwood do to get into the fourth quarter and have a chance to move into tomorrow night's semifinals?
We need to be very patient on offense. We need to work the ball around, don't force shots. Their press that they run, that sparked them the last time we played them. We were hanging with them, and then all of a sudden, boom, 10, 12-0 run on turnovers, and that really gets them going. But yeah, and then defending the three-point shooters that they have all over the floor. We got to get a hand up and not give them clean looks.
Todd, as always, thanks much for your time and best of luck against Central Cass.
Alrighty, thank you.
That again, Todd Hosford, head coach of the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, will continue after this on our pregame show.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Take a good look at Hillsborough. You probably know that the people are friendly, and you know about the quality of healthcare available at Sanford Medical Center. Maybe you've been to the Hillsborough Sports Complex to cheer on the Burros. Look at the businesses on Hillsborough's Main Street. The Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation provides financial help to local child care providers, and they're interested in supporting local businesses. For more information, contact the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroughnd.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Folks, it's tax season, and the best way to teach your kids about taxes is by eating 30% of their ice cream. And the best way to learn about your tax situation is contacting Olson Accounting. They'll answer any question you have from an individual or business point of view. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
As we continue on our pregame show here from the Blickery Activity Center, let's recap what happened last season before we dive into our player profiles, starting lineups, and we get to the opening tip as well. Taking a look at what happened last year in the quarterfinals, the number 1 overall seed Enderlin knocked down Richland. Oak Grove the 5 over the 4 of Sargent County, and what was the closest quarterfinal round game by 5 points for the Grovers in the win. Central Cass upended Lisbon, and Kindred won over Northern Cass. So 1, 2, 3, and 5 advanced to the semis. In the semifinals, they were barn burners. Enderlin survived over Oak Grove 60-53, and Kindred knocked down Central Cass 56-53. Third place went to Central Cass over Oak Grove. The championship, back-to-back region champs of the Kindred Vikings, 70-51 over Enderlin. The Vikings have won 2 straight. Richland went back-to-back in 2020-19. Wyndmere Lidgerwood won it in 2018 going to state. Oak Grove in 17 and Northern Cass in 2016. This is the final Region 1 tournament as we know it with these respective teams, at least for a short while, as after this season we're going to 3 classes, and we'll find out a little bit more as we get closer into districts, into Region 1, into a state tournament. But for now, moving forward again, this is the last swan song, if you will, of what the Region 1 basketball tournament, the old District 1 and District 2, now a super region here in Region 1. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, dive into our player profile. That's ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip. It's Central Cass. It's Wyndmere Lidgerwood. It's the 1 seed against the 8 seed on YourLiveEvent.com.
District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us. The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated. So you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Central Cass and the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds here on YourLiveEvent.com as we dive into our player profile matchup here between the Warbirds and the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll start with the number 1 overall seed on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and that is Central Cass. And as you heard from head coach Todd Hosford moments ago, they can hurt you in many different ways with the seniors that they have on this team, with their point guard and Stam Comervig averaging double digits. Mason Bussey can be a scrapper. He doesn't need to score, but when he does, that's just added benefit. And Eli Boer, who's got a limited range here. Cole Holzer at 6'7", leads the Squirrels with 14 points, 9 rebounds per game, and that's before we even talk about a Carter Verkota averaging 12. And then really good bench presence from a Maggio, from a Owen Wiersma, Chase Bachmeyer coming in, Mitchell. They just know their roles and their job for so long here for Central Cass. And they've had a couple of games that have been single digits this season. Out of their 20, they've had 6 of them. A 5-point win over Lytton HMB, a 1-point win at Hankinson, a 3-point win over Oak Grove. If they can get by the Warbirds, they'll play either the Pirates or the Grovers tomorrow night. And then a 9-point win at HCV, a 5-point win over Grafton, and a 7-point win at Kindred as well. So those are some of the things to look out for from a Central Cass point of view. From a Wyndmere Lidgerwood point of view, if they can hit the 3, that's going to just provide extra benefit here for head coach Todd Hosford. The Warbirds are 7-0 when scoring 60 or more points. The Warbirds need to get to 60, but how will they continue to defend against a team that can hurt you in different ways? In Central Cass will be the underlining theme. Obviously, Briar Kaczynski, a double-double on the season with 4 block shots as well, but then you add in an Adam Baldwin, a senior guard that's gotten a little bit healthier throughout the year, a Levi or Matthias Kackman, a Landon Buer. They got enough pieces around here for head coach Todd Hosford that they believe they can make a run in this tournament as well. And hey, when you're the 8 seed, probably not a lot of people think that you can knock off the number 1 seed here in the Central Cass Squirrels. That is our player profile. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll dive into the final segment and get you ready for the starting lineups and the opening tip.
Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant and is set up to do commercial custom seed cleaning for large seed companies or family farms. They seed Dairyland seed corn, soybeans, and alfalfa alongside Westbred certified spring wheat and public spring wheat seed varieties. At Anderson Seed Farms, they don't sell a product that they wouldn't grow on their own farm. Anderson Seed Farms, located in Foreman. For more information, go online to andersonseedfarms.com. That's andersonseedfarms.com.
Bank of North Dakota wants you to be confident when it's time to make student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident to calculate the maximum amount of student loan debt that is recommended based on your career choice. You can also learn how to apply for financial aid and get tips to cut education expenses. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident today.
The Benedictine Living Community in Ada is currently hiring for the following positions: Director of Nursing, full-time exempt position; CNA, full and part-time, need not be certified to apply, will train you; Resident Assistant, full-time assisted living position; and RN LPN charge nurse, full-time days and overnight. For more information, log on to blcada.org/jobs or call 218-784-5500. Consider a career with the Benedictine Living Community in Ada.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a 4-year school, and I'm gonna be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
As we continue here on our pregame show, again, a reminder still to come. It's the quarterfinals with the 4 seed of Fargo Oak Grove against the 5 seed of the Hankinson Pirates. Then we'll get to the number 2 seed Sargent County Bulldogs against the number 7 seed Richland Colts, and the 3-6 game featuring the Kinder Vikings and the 6 seed of the Maple River Raiders. Can the Kinder Vikings win 3 straight, or can someone else knock off the defending champs? And Maple River will try to do so to close out the end of our quarterfinals. We'll find out about that and more coming up here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. We'll take a break for the starting lineups, and when we come back, we'll get to those starting lineups and the opening tip here from the Blick Reactivity Center. It's the 9-11 Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds against the 20-0 Central Cass Squirrels on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
As we get ready for the starting lineups here, let's get to the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, clad in their black uniforms here with Warbirds across the front in gold outlined in white. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, the Warbirds, head coach by Todd Hosford, with a 60-54 win over Northern Cass and Lidgerwood back on Thursday right here on Your Live Event. They'll go with Levi Kackman, the 5'11 junior guard, averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds. You also go from there, Adam Baldwin. Baldwin, the 6'1 senior guard, averaging 9.5 points per game and just shy of 4 assists per contest here for Baldwin. From there, you also have Landon Buer here, the 5'8 junior guard, averaging 6.5 points and 3 rebounds per game here for the Warbirds. Also, Matthias Kackman, 9 points and 4 rebounds for the 6'3 senior. He can be a stretch guard on forward. And then Briar Kaczynski, the 7-foot senior, 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 block shots. So a pair of Kackmans, Baldwin, Buer, and Kaczynski, the Warbirds 9-11 on the season. Now to the Central Cass Squirrels and their starting lineup, head coached by Matt Norman with a mark of 20-0. They had a bye as the number 1 overall seed here in this Region 1 tournament. They're coming out with Central Cass across the front here for the Squirrels. That'll be in black with black numerals outlined in red. And Central Cass will go like this. Carter Vercoda averaging 12 points and 4 rebounds for the 6'1 junior guard. You have Sam Combervig, the 6'2 senior, averaging 13 points and 4 assists per contest for the Squirrels. Also from there, Mason Busty, the 6-foot senior guard, averaging 8 points and 3 rebounds. You have Cole Holzer, the 6'4 junior forward, 14 points and 9 boards, just shy of a double-double. And Eli Boer, the 6 points and 5 rebounds per contest for the 6'2 junior guard. So again, Vercoda, Combervig, Bussey, Holzer, and Buer, the Central Cass Squirrels, head coach by Matt Norman with a mark of 20-0 on the season. Winner has a date in the semifinals, our first of 2 tomorrow on yourliveevent.com, while the loser will have their season come to an end. If you win in this round, you still get 2 more games no matter what between the Region 1 Championship or the third place game. Our officials, Logan Fienstead, Jacob Schlecht, and Tanner Kretschmann here as we get you ready to rock and roll and right on cue at 3 o'clock. Here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller. He's Joey Hughes as we get the opening tip in their center circle. That's going to be won by the team clad in white here in Central Cass. Mason Bussey will handle it right-hand side. A pass, a shot's going to be up here by Verkota off the mark, but a long rebound comes out to Sam Kovervig. Zone defense here by the Warbirds as they put Kaczynski in the middle of that zone at that 7-foot frame. Kovervig, Eli Boer right at the key three-pointer off the back tab, can't get it to go, but Bussey's underneath battling with Matthias Kackman. Ball out of play, and it will be awarded here to the Warbirds. One thing that head coach Matt Norman said right off the bat, we need to create extra possessions in this game, and they had an opportunity right off the shoot here. In comparison, Todd Hosper knew that they're going to go up against a different style of press throughout the game. They have to control the basketball. In their loss, 77-41 against the Squirrels back on January the 10th, that was one thing that didn't go well in the second half as Kaczynski gets fouled on the inside, and Breyer will go to the free throw line for 2 opportunities. Kovervig will pick up the foul, his first and the team's first. And any time you get to this 3 o'clock game, it's about finding ways to find your rhythm. As Kaczynski free throw up and good. The Squirrels have their most points scored in this season here in this very facility when they played Tri-State back on February the 18th when they scored 86 against the Tigers. Free throw opportunity on the second one is no good. Cole Holzer gets the defensive board. First blood, though, on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is drawn by the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Ball on the baseline, Bussey, high post cut. This will go now to Verkota. Backdoor to Bussey, around the horn to Holzer. Holzer with a little stop, pop over. Kaczynski gets the 2 points to come in here for Central Cass. So Holzer gives the Squirrels their first lead. Baldwin lost it, regains possession, but then it's a double dribble as no one else touched the basketball from a Squirrel standpoint, and a turnover here for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Need time now for Central Cass. They've had to do this a couple of years ago, too, when the girls made it up to Minot, practicing at Bishop Ryan throughout the week. But you are a fan one day, you're a player the next, and now they're the players right now getting ready for this one. Nice on the baseline. Kovervig shot's going to be off the mark. Rebound coming down to Matthias Kackman. And for the Warbirds, we saw them going inside here to Breyer Kaczynski, and that is definitely going to be a matchup problem for anybody. Even though Holzer's got the length at 6'7", currently fronting on the inside, coming off the staggered screen. Landon Buer, 3, Splash City! Landon Buer with the triple, the first one here on this Monday afternoon, and the Central Cass Squirrels now trail it by 2. Right-hand side, Holzer, baseline, Buer trying to get the answer 3. Shots will be off the mark. Rebound, toss of 4 by Matthias Kackman underneath, and here's the kick out. Adam Baldwin goes behind the back, finds a teammate in transition to Buer. Left-hand side open, three-pointer off the right of the rim by Levi Kackman, and a board underneath here for Central Cass. Squirrels right now looking to tie or take the lead with a 3 or an and one. Ball gets skipped as it goes around the horn. Carter Verkota, now to Kovervig. Kovervig here on the baseline looking for a teammate, finds Holzer. Holzer at the high post, bounce pass on the flex cut here and a turnover. It's going to be stolen away by Landon Buer. Central Cass with 2 points so far with Holzer. Well, for the Warbirds, a 3 by Buer and a free throw by Kaczynski. They run the same play, top of the key. Can he do it again? That one's going to be off the mark by Landon. Rebound here by Cole Holzer. Currently the Squirrels packing the paint. They will give up some threes against the Warbirds, but if Wyndmere Lidgerwood hits them here in this first half, what's the halftime adjustment as we continue to go through? Holzer spins on Kaczynski, and Breyer gets the block shot. Outlet passes a 2-on-1 now to Adam Baldwin. Bounce pass across the paint, and Kovervig got on that one for the steal. Kovervig in transition, a 3-on-3. Kovervig, little Euro step, right-hand side Verkota. Baseline triple, got it to go. Carter Verkota and the Squirrels now lead it by 1. Good opening 3 minutes and 15 seconds here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. For more information on Dakota Heritage Bank, you can go online to dhbanknd.com here today. Kaczynski, shot's going to be off the mark. Rebound comes down to Carter Verkota. One and done for the Warbirds. Holzer hard down the paint going on Kaczynski, and Breyer picks up the foul. Breyer will pick up his first, team's first, and Holzer a 67% free throw shooter goes to the line to shoot 2. And get ready for the 10 best days of summer going on at the Red River Valley Fair, July 7th through the 16th. You can get more information on Grandstand Entertainment, everything from some of the 4-H and what is going to be out there for rides and more. Go to redrivervalleyfair.com, and you can save tickets in advance by buying them online at redrivervalleyfair.com. Grandstand Entertainment, Dan and Chase, Shinedown, Jelly Roll, Leonard Skinner, Flow Rider, and more at the Red River Valley Fair, July 7th through the 16th. So Holzer misses both free throws, but extra possession now for the Squirrels as Verkota will leave it left-hand side. Deep 3 on the way. Got it! Verkota hit that one from Breckenridge. Verkota now with a triple. That's going to be his second of the contest. 8-4 here for Central Cass. Full court pressure defense. Baldwin had it stolen away here, and there is the steal. And Carter Verkota looks to go coast to coast. Right-handed layup off the backboard for 2. Central Cass now starting to come into their own rhythm. They were trailing it at one point by a bucket, and since then it's been all Central Cass when it was 4-3. I'll make that 4-2 here in favor of the Warbirds. Right-hand side, Verkota getting up the line. Here's Levi Kackman, top of the key, around the horn to Landon Buer. He'll shoot the left wing 3. Off the right iron, rebound here by Adam Baldwin. Baldwin inside, Kaczynski with a two-handed flush. Kaczynski now with 3. Again, if you're going to front and not have any backside help, Kaczynski or anybody else for that matter, with that type of frame, they can do some damage. 1-3-1 zone continues by the Warbirds. With it here, left-hand side is Bussey to Verkota. A little ball fake here. Verkota skips it to Holzer. Holzer works it through inside the paint, back to Carter. Left wing 3 on the way. Shot's going to be off the mark and a board here to Landon Buer. Warbirds, a bucket here to make it a one-possession game. We're 5 minutes into this first quarter. Top of the key, Landon Buer, left-hand side. Kaczynski asking for it as they reverse it right wing now to Levi Kackman. On the interior, here's Matthias to Breyer. Left hand, deep 3 on the way by Baldwin. Rattling out, rebound though, interior and a block shot by Holzer. And the shot by Buer. Convervig will check back in for the Squirrels. Well, coming in will be Brian Quam here for the Warbirds. Quam averaging 4.5 points and 2 rebounds per contest here for the Warbirds. Fargo, Oak Grove, and Hankinson coming up next. Both teams are making their way into the Blick Reactivity Center here. Central Cass, now a little zone defense, 2-3 zone. High post touch, Kaczynski, right-hand side goes to Landon. Buer will shoot the 3, and he splashes it in, and a timeout for Matt Norman. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. The Squirrels are up by 1.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Timeouts throughout the Region 1 tournament are brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com, and you can check out their mobile app store as well. You can take Bank North wherever you want to go. Go to ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and proud supporters of their communities. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes for you to start this Region 1 boys basketball tournament off here in Wahpeton. And hey, the Warbirds are hitting threes, 2 of them by Landon Buer. And they got 3 points by Kaczynski, 1 from the free throw line, and another a dunk. Warbirds currently trailing by 1 right now. Where the Squirrels go after the timeout. Well, this would help Verkota feeling it, shooting it, and dropping it. Carter Verkota, he's got 11 here for the Squirrels. 11 of the 13 here for Central Cass. Ball tipped out of play, and this will be to the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. But right now you got to find a hand on Verkota. A man that's averaging 12 per contest is nearly there here for Central Cass. Warbirds will make a substitution. Adam Baldwin will check in. Landon Buer on the floor. You also have Levi Kackman here. Right-hand side is Landon Buer. Kaczynski still out there. Asking for it is Brian Quam. Quam, the 6'2 sophomore. Top of the key to Baldwin. Right wing now to Landon. Buer gets walled off now to Kackman. Levi here at the top of the key. Gets cut off by Chase Bachmeyer, the 6-foot junior guard. On the interior here, fadeaway jumper by Brian Quam's off the mark. And a rebound underneath here to Central Cass. Boer will come up with it right-hand side. Verkota skips it across the way, and that's going to be tipped up, and there's a steal by Landon Buer. Warbirds want to run in transition. Kackman left-hand side, 3 off the mark. No here by Adam Baldwin. Ball tipped out, and it will stay Warbirds basketball. 13-9 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Cass right now will make 2 quick substitutions as Holzer and Bussey will check back into the contest. Warbirds right now slated to inbound it right-hand side to Levi Kackman back up top. They're posting up Kaczynski. Fronting on the inside is Eli. Tough shot off the mark, no good by Buer. Rebound here to Bachmeyer, and Chase has numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Bachmeyer bounce pass across the paint to Covervig. Out of play and a turnover here for Central Cass. Matt Norman, though, you can see him applauding his team, liking the effort and what they were able to do there, going downhill mentality. He wants to see more of that as this game continues. If we get an up-and-down transition game, that'll favor Central Cass without question. Here's a turnover, and here's the up-and-down transition game. Boer bounce pass across the way to Bussey. Got his man up in the air and count it. Points in transition. Baldwin with the foul. His first, team's second, and an and-one opportunity for Mason Bussey. Bussey, a 95% free throw shooter on the season. Jay Stenson will check into the game now for Landon Buer. Just 2 fouls so far on the Warbirds. Briar Kaczynski will take a quick break. As coming in will be Matthias Kackman. Warbirds, though, the one thing that they just need to do as anyone trying to pull off the quote-unquote upset is hang around. Be within 9 points. Keep it under 10 at the half. Make your runs when you can and limit what Central Cass wants to do, which is turn you over in these situations. Good step there as they bring the ball in the front court to Adam Baldwin. Baldwin right-hand side, little hesitation dribble. Shot clock and game clock about 8 seconds differential here to end the first quarter. Right-hand side for the Warbirds, this would be Brian Quam. Back up top to Levi Kackman. Kackman at the free throw line jumper. Can't get it to go on a rebound here to Sam Covervig. So Covervig gets the board. That's his second here of the contest. And now the Squirrels can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Covervig right wing with 7, takes a ball screen from Holzer, takes another one here from Eli, rips it through, and a traveling violation here on Covervig. So turnover for Central Cass, and this will allow the Warbirds to quickly go and maybe run the Valpo play. Trying to get something off here in 3 seconds and change. Warbirds giving the backcourt here to Levi Kackman. Kackman half-court shot, good if it goes off the backboard, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Central Cass up by 7.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
9 points to the Warbirds, 16 for the Squirrels. They lead it right now by 7 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Dakota Heritage Bank sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. That again is dhbanknd.com as we get you ready for quarter number 2 here on yourliveevent.com. Man pressure defense. We've seen the Squirrels in a little 2-3 zone and man. They'll almost get the steal this time as it will be a turnover. Last touch off Matthias Kackman here for the Warbirds. So for the Central Cass Squirrels right now, up by 7. Can they start to run away with it here in this particular quarter, get up by double digits or more, or can the Warbirds continue to hang around? There's an illegal ball screen here by Central Cass. Eli will pick up the ball screen foul. That will be his first and the team's second. Warbirds this season, it's a matter of getting to 60. 7 of their 9 wins has happened when they have scored 60 points. They're 6-0 when they reach that plateau. They give up 57 a game, but only average 51. Ball gets deflected. Here's a steal. Eli Boer up the floor to Sam Kovervig. Kovervig, low look pass behind the back to Holzer, and a block shot by Kaczynski. Kovervig with the basketball. Breyer with 1 foul. Right-hand side, Holzer. Holzer hard inside the paint, and there's a foul on Kaczynski, and Holzer will go to the free throw line. This one will be across here for Breyer. That'll be his second, team's third, and Holzer goes to the free throw line where he's 0 for 2 today. 2 points, a couple of rebounds here for Holzer, and tries to extend this Central Cass lead. Still to come here on YourLiveEvent.com. Later today, we'll get to the 4-5 game with Oak Grove and Hankinson. That's slated to get underway at 4:30. At 6 o'clock, it's Sargent County, Richland, and the nightcap, Kindred and Maple River. That's slated to get underway at 7:30. So Breyer Kaczynski will check out. Coming in here will be Levi Kackman, and we'll see which team can get a little bit in rhythm here with Breyer on the bench. Holzer makes free throw attempts number 2, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Largest lead of the game here for the Squirrels at +8 as we're nearing our halftime report. Kovervig with a nice steal, and Kovervig's got daylight in front of him with the right-handed finger roll layup for 2 for Sam Kovervig. So points off turnovers, and that was one thing that Todd Hosford keyed with us on our pregame show, saying if they can just do a better job than their first game taking care of the ball, the Squirrels got a lot of easy points, and Holzer will pick up the foul. Cole just trying to get enough of this hand in the passing lane there on Matthias Kackman. Holzer will pick up his first, and that'll be the team's third. Also today on YourLiveEvent.com, the Region 2 boys basketball tournament going on in Grand Forks. We'll have coverage for both Monday, today, Tuesday, tomorrow, and Thursday as well, barring Mother Nature and the weather. Carter Vercoda gets a steal. Vercoda now to the paint, off the window, good for 2. And we have a timeout here for Mr. Todd Hofsford. We'll break as well on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's a 12-point lead for Central Cass.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
When it comes to farming, Green Iron Equipment is a slam dunk.
Our sales team will give you a one-on-one experience when looking for a new piece of machinery.
Our service department will guard your equipment against breakdowns and keep you running the entire season.
Use Green Iron Equipment to assist you with your data in the John Deere Operations Center.
We've got all the right parts to beat the competition.
Good luck to all teams from Green Iron Equipment.
Timeouts throughout the Region 1 basketball tournament brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and proud supporters of their communities as well. And check out their mobile banking app, and you can take Bank North wherever you want to go. 21-9, timeout by Todd Hosford. That's his first of the contest. Both teams have taken one. Both teams with 3 team fouls right now, as we're talking about before the half who would go on a little bit of a run here, while the Squirrels are on a 5-0 run coming off the staggered screen, and the Warbirds and Todd Hosford book it for Landon Buer from the right-hand side. That's Buer's third 3 here of the contest, and a desperately needed one from a Warbird point of view as they're back within single digits. Ball gets skipped left-hand side for Vercoda. Vercoda looking for a teammate, finds Buer here at the left wing. Eli, ball gets screened right-hand side to Bussey. High post touch, Holzer. Holzer on the interior kick out. Vercoda left pocket 3 off the foot iron, and a good rebound here by Landon as he's got 3 Squirrels in round him. Warbirds want to push in transition as they do. Breyer Kaczynski back in right now here for the Warbirds. Landon Buer left-hand side as he gets the ball right back, and I wonder if a heat check is in order here for Landon. Adam Baldwin, top of the key with it now to Matthias Kackman. Kackman gets cut off at the free throw line as the shot clock nearing single digits. Ball left-hand side here to Baldwin. Baldwin taking a couple hard steps through on the shot. No, ball out of play, and it will stay Warbird basketball, but again, shot clock down to 4. Todd Ofsford said they just had to make sure throughout this game that they be patient in both the front court and on the defensive side, as Convervig will check out and Bachmeyer will come in, saying they don't need to rush, they don't need to force the shot when it's not there. Kaczynski on the inside baseline jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound here to Central Cass. The Squirrels in transition. This is where they've made their money so far here today. Open, Holzer right wing 3, off the back tab, no, and another offensive board here for the Squirrels. Verkota on the baseline, they find Holzer. Holzer attacking Kaczynski, spins on Breyer, good looking move by Holzer for 2. Cole Holzer now with 5 here for Central Cass as they get that lead up to 11. Their largest lead of the game at 12 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Landon Buer here right at that Wildcat emblem here on the North Dakota State College of Science. Left wing now to Adam Baldwin. High post touches Kackman. Kackman going hard down the paint. Leaves it left-hand side to Landon Buer. High arching 3. Splash City. That shot is pretty. Don't look now. Buer's got 12. Other side of the floor, right shore corner goes Verkota. Gets the shot up off the mark and a rebound here to Levi Kackman. Landon Buer averaging 6.8 points per contest. He's nearly doubled that here in the opening 12 minutes. Left-hand side, Adam Baldwin inside post touch. It'll be off a Holzer. They'll stay Warbird basketball. Convervig will check in alongside with him here for the Squirrels. They will make one more substitution as it looks to be Carter Maggio, the 6'4" junior, will check in, averaging 3 points and a couple of rebounds. Kaczynski gets it on the inbounds here. Ball on the baseline. Convervig able to get in front. Kaczynski, little baby hook inside, can't get it to go. Ball tipped out and right to the Warbirds. Adam Baldwin left of the key. Baldwin gets the ball right back, taking a couple hard dribbles. Teardrop in the paint, can't get it to go. Rebound to Convervig as Sam wants to run. Sam looking for Bachmeyer, almost with a double dribble, but able to go right to left and left to right to keep the crossover going, and Convervig now has 4. You could seem to want to try to thread it to Bachmeyer, but once he saw the Warbirds defense collapsing as he was going to pass it, he just made that left to right cross at the last moment and it resulted in 2 points. Warbirds with the putback here from Matthias Kackman after the miss. He's got 3 boards and 2 points, and the Warbirds are back with an 8. Right-hand side goes Convervig. Skip now to Holzer. Holzer looking for Convervig, right at the key. 3 on the way. Got it to go. Tickles a twine for Sam Convervig. That's a college range 3. He's got 7 all in this quarter here for the Squirrels. And there's a poke-away steal by Carter Verkota. We've seen that once and now twice with a Sunday stroll to the paint for 2. Carter Verkota with 15 points. And here's the largest lead of the game, and we have a kickball. So 30-17 right now, Central Cass. With 2:55 left to play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in this first half. Couple substitutions will come back into the game as the Warbirds right now, big thing for them is trying to keep it to 10 points or less if they can against this full court pressure defense and really start putting the pressure on Central Cass. The Squirrels have answered when they've needed to throughout this game. Well, there's a reach and foul on Bachmeyer. Chase will pick up his first. That'll be the team's 4th. Both teams are healthy in that situation. The only key cog that currently has a foul situation to talk about is Breyer Kaczynski with 2 here for the Warbirds. 19-6 after 1 quarter of play. 16-9 after 1 quarter of play, Central Cass. And there's a turnover here on the Warbirds. Squirrels with 14 points in this quarter, while the Warbirds currently have 8. And Bachmeyer looks over to Matt Norman as they call it the defense. Up top, playing the top of this zone is the 6'2" Brian Quam, that length that head coach Matt Norman talked about. Landon shot gets blocked on the way with Matthias Kackman at 6'3" after the shot by Eli. And the Warbirds will come up with it in the front court. Little hesitation dribble here for Levi Kackman. Makes a pass on the inside of Matthias and thrown away by Eli. Boer gets the steal. Sam Convervig in the front court now for Central Cass. Left wing free throw line extended. Convervig looks for a teammate. Skips it to Bachmeyer on the baseline as they bring it back up top. Right short corner here for Bachmeyer on the step through. Bachmeyer on the inside finds a teammate. Extra pass now to Eli. Shot clock to 15 seconds. Bachmeyer at the left wing looking for a teammate. The Warbirds doing a good job trying to close out on shooters here in the last minute and a half. Speaking of a shooter, here goes one in Carter Maggio. Three-pointer off the mark and a board to Briar Kaczynski. Levi Kackman and Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds will bring this one to the front court. Most points they've given up this season, 77 to Central Cass and Fargo Oak Grove. Ball gets skipped, and the Squirrels with Bachmeyer want the steal. Hustling back was Levi Kackman to get it back into the possession of the Warbirds, but the shot did not reset on the possession as it never changed hands, so the shot clock now to single digits. Bachmeyer hedges on the screen as they give it left-hand side to Levi Kackman. Inside Kaczynski. Briar doubled up with it, and we're going to have a reach-and foul with 1 second on the shot clock. Carter Maggio will pick up his first. That's the team's fifth. Substitution as Holzer will check in alongside with Carter Verkota here for Central Cass. Well, for the Warbirds, Kaczynski will check out with those 2 personal fouls as Adam Baldwin will check back into the game for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Baldwin on the baseline, a fresh 35. They don't care about the 35. They want a quick 3, and they bank it in. Levi Kackman with the triple from the left-hand side. That's the 5th made 3 here of the contest for the Warbirds. And they get the steal. Warbirds, though, will give it right back to Maggio. Maggio, Holzer, top of the key. 3-pointers off the mark. Rebound to Verkota, though. Verkota and the Squirrels will bring it back out here as Matt Norman calls out the offense. Ball gets to the right-hand side. Nice backdoor find for Kovervik. Sees his man fly up in front of him, and Kovervik now has 9. Nice heady play by Kovervik to see the block coming and just hang with it and get the ball fake up in the air. And now the Warbirds can hold for the final shot of the half. Landon Buer right-hand side to Baldwin. Baldwin takes the ball screen on the roll, goes Kackman off the window, can't get it to go, and Kovervik gets it. Kovervik up the floor to Holzer. Holzer in transition. Left-handed layup, can't get it to go, and the Warbirds will come down with it. Warbirds looking for a teammate here. They find one on the near side to Adam Baldwin with 2 seconds with 1. Half-court shot for Baldwin is off the mark, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the number 1 seed, Central Cass, up by 12 on yourliveevent.com.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris or Jack today by stopping up by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or call Chris at 701-866-8299, or dial up Jack at 314-566-7995 at Hope Glass.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Have you adjusted your crop insurance policy to reflect the increase in commodity prices and input costs? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We want to partner with you to provide you a comprehensive policy structure to protect your farm's revenue and preserve your equity. Give us a call today to set up a time to meet with an IRE Insurance agent prior to March 15th. For contact information, please visit our website at ireins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
As we continue here, a reminder this broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. 32-20 Central Cass. The Squirrels Won by 7 after 1 quarter, 12 after 2 quarters of play. Right now, the one thing that stands out, the turnovers from a Wyndmere Lidgerwood point of view, that's resulted in some easy points for Central Cass in transition, but both teams shooting the 3-ball extremely well. For the Warbirds right now, they have 5 threes, 4 of them coming from Landon Buer. Well, Central Cass, they have a handful, 3 in the first quarter, 1 in the second. They've had 4, and that's been able to balance each other out a little bit here today. The Warbirds trying to get to 10 and 11 on the season and get to the semifinals, while for the Central Cass Squirrels trying to remain perfect and get to 21 and 0 on the season. The semifinals from last year, we know this coming into the today, we will have one team that is a little bit different from what it was a season ago here in terms of the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin was able to finish runner-up. Kindred finished first, Central Cass third, and Fargo Oak Grove, they finished fourth. Let's take a look at the first half numbers in this one. Team numbers go like this. Central Cass shooting 50% from the floor. Warbirds at 28%. Squirrels 4 of 12 from 3, while the Warbirds are 5 of 11. 2 of 5 from the line of Central Cass, and the Warbirds are 1 of 2. +1 for rebounds for the Warbirds, but they have 11 turnovers in comparison. Central Cass right now currently with 5. We'll take a look at the individual numbers when we come back on our halftime show here on your live event.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
Mindeck Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Get ready for the Easter season and Mother's Day weekend with local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. From chippers, chocolates, jellies, and more, you can find it all at Mindeck Market. Stop by the store to build your own gift packs or check out their website at mindeckmarket.com. That's mindeckmarket.com to shop and order online.
At Mobility Plus Rehabilitation, our mission is to provide exceptional physical and occupational therapy with highly skilled therapists who live in your community. Mobility Plus looks to minimize your pain and maximize mobility that quickly allows you to live the quality of life you desire. Your mobility is our top priority. To find a location near you or for more information, go online to mobilityplus.biz. That's mobilityplus.biz.
Taking a look at some of the first half numbers here on your liveevent.com. Individual numbers go like this for Central Cass. Carter Vercoda with 15 points on 3 of 5 shooting from 2. He's 3 of 5 shooting from 3, so you like those numbers. 15 points and a couple of steals as well here for Carter Vercoda. From there, the 9 for Sam Convervig, efficient. He's shooting 4 of 7 from the floor, 5 rebounds with 2 assists here for Sam Convervig. From there, you have 5 points for Cole Holzer with a couple of rebounds, 3 points by Mason. 3 points by Mason Bussey as well with a 1 triple here for Central Cass. Warbirds led by the 12 of Landon Buer on 4 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Buer also has 4 rebounds. From there, 3 points here for Briar Kaczynski, a couple of boards. He does have 2 personal fouls. 2 points then for Matthias Kackman with 5 rebounds, and 3 points for Levi Kackman here, who's got an assist to boot. Adam Baldwin has 0 points, but he has 4 assists here for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Biggest stat line that's starting to stand out, though, again, points off turnovers. Central Cass with 15 points off of 11 turnovers here for the Warbirds, while the Warbirds have 0 points off of 5 turnovers from a Central Cass point of view. That does it for a halftime show. We come back after this. We'll get you ready for second half action. A reminder still to come today, Oak Grove and Hankinson in about an hour from now. Sargent County Richland at 6 o'clock. Then the nightcap at 7:30 is Kindred and Maple River. Quick break. Second half action is next from the Blickery.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, and the 2023 season will be their biggest yet. 6 classes of weekly racing each Friday night beginning May 5th, plus World of All Out late models on June 28th, World of All Out sprint cars on August 26th, plus the Sanders Stock Car Challenge, 2-night Howie Schill NRA late model special, Big Iron Race, and much more on the schedule. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information. Your home for big-time racing is Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Hoef, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Hoef, a passion that grows.
I'll keep you apprised of what's also going on in Region 2. Thompson and Park River Fordville Lincoln as they're in the third quarter of play. All Tommies right now 39-16 over the Aggies of Park River Fordville Lincoln. Again, that going on at the Betty Engelstead Sioux Center. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here as we get ready for this second half of play. The Warbirds last made state in the 2017-18 season, going 22-4 for the Warbirds. Central Cass last made state in 2012, finishing third place last season, and then losing to Kindred back-to-back years, but they lost them in the semifinals 2 years ago as well. Lost to Richland in the championship 3 years ago. So the Squirrels trying to get over that hump and make it to the state tournament. Here goes Carter Vercoda to the paint to the rim and scores, Holzer now with 7 points, and he scored in every quarter to get this thing underway here in the second half. Full court pressure defense. Warbirds will handle it in the front court here with Levi Kackman. Ball gets skipped to Baldwin. Adam, left-hand side, will shoot the college range three off the right of the rim. No good. Ball gets saved, and 0-1 to play right to Baldwin after the hustle there by Levi Kackman. Landon Buer wants a three, and why not? He buries another one. Landon Buer with his fifth three-pointer of the contest. He's hit one in every quarter, and you could argue he's single-handedly keeping the Warbirds in this thing. Vercoda inside, 12-footer, no. Rebound, Kovervik put back off the window, good for two. Good-looking heads-up move there by Sam Kovervik. He's got 11 points and a couple of rebounds now for the Squirrels. Central Cass then, will we have a kick ball or do we have a travel? They'll say it was a kick here off Mason Bussey and State Warbird basketball. Anything that has any resemblance of what the state girls tournament was this past week, in mind, particularly the semifinals, those were some fun games up in the Magic City with rugby, with Garrison, Thompson, and Central Cass. And ball will be a little baby hook inside the paint. Briar Kaczynski has that one. He's got 5. And if this is any indication of what we're going to see later today, on paper, all the games had interesting storylines coming into it. Right-hand side, Kovervik baseline to Bussey, rises from 12 and rattles it in. Mason Bussey now with 5. Yeah, the first time these two teams played back in about 2 months ago in January. It was 77-41. The Squirrels took off in the second half, thanks in this part to turnovers, and they really ballooned it out. Something that Todd Hofsford was thinking, but also they hit the three ball really well against Northern Cass as they won 60-54 of the Jags and Lidgerwood on Thursday. And right now they're holding their own against the #1 team in the state and in this region here in Central Cass. Little shovel handoff on the interior, goes Holzer, slip pass, left-hand side jumper is going to be off the mark. Rebound underneath by Holzer, who spins inside the paint on Kaczynski for 2. Holzer's starting to heat up now. He's got 9 here for Central Cass. Other side, Baldwin, triple, no, tries to follow his own shot, does. It'll be last touch off of Converbig. The Squirrels have a ton of experience coming back from this season, and it's showed throughout this year. They are the #1 overall team, the last unbeaten here in Class B boys basketball. Sargent County is number 6 in the latest polls. Those are the 2 teams receiving votes. We're in the top 10 from the latest poll. Shots going to be off the mark. Rebound comes down to Central Cass, as this will be in the front court now to Sam Converbig. Converbig right wing free throw line extended. Deep 3 on the way for Sam, and he rattles it in. They go underneath the screen, and Sam says, well, I'll shoot over the defense, and he's got 14 points. Largest lead of the game now for the Squirrels, and the Squirrels trying to get the turnover. They do. Eli Boer will handle this one now in transition to Verkota. Verkota goes to the paint inside, and a block shot by Kaczynski. Boer gets one, and a block shot here by Breyer, but Adam Baldwin might have been the guilty party. If it's on Breyer, that one is going to be his third. Baldwin will pick up a foul. That'll be his second, the team's first in the second half. And right now, the Warbirds just need something positive to happen here in the next minute or two, as Central Cass, like they did the first time around, looking to stretch this lead and break away here in this third quarter. Eli Boer will check the first free throw attempt in. Second free throw attempt is upcoming as Bachmeyer returns for the Squirrels. Second one is going to be off the mark. Rebound tapped right to Verkota. Verkota gives it to Converbig, knifing down the lane. No, Holzer can't get it to go, and there's a Kaczynski foul. So Breyer will pick up his third. That'll be the team's second, and there's the extra possessions that Matt Norman was talking about back in our pregame show. Converbig to inbound the basketball here for Central Cass. Right-hand side of Holzer, now to Converbig. Sam will take the ball, screen, little right to left ankle cross to the paint, left-handed shot, no, put back, good for 2 for Holzer. Holzer now in double digits with 11. You have him in double digits for Verkota and Converbig right now for Central Cass. Bachmeyer doing a good job walling off Landon Buer here. Buer regains possession right at the Wildcat emblem. Right-hand side out of Levi Kackman. Kackman right wing 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound here to Central Cass. Squirrels with Converbig, wants to push now to Verkota. Right-handed layup, good for 2. In transition, Verkota has scored in every quarter. He's got 17, and the Squirrels lead it by 23. And we'll have a foul in the backcourt right now for Sam Converbig. That'll be his first and the team's first of this second half. And Todd Hosford will see if he wants a timeout here or not, as he's got a foot or 2 on the main court. And there's a timeout. We'll break as well. Timeout brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. It's the Squirrels up by 23.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. We have an excellent auction featuring 425 acres of great cropland located in Cass County, North Dakota. The Nelson Family Cropland Auction will take place at the Governor's Inn, Castleton, North Dakota, starting at 3 p.m. on March 14th. This will be a live and online auction. High-quality cropland near Arthur, North Dakota rarely hits the open market. Don't miss this sale. For questions, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Timeout's brought to you in part by Bank North. Check out their online banking and mobile app. Wherever you go, you can take Bank North along with you and handle your banking requests anytime on all of your accounts. It's values-based banking with Bank North. So 48-25 Central Cass here as they lead it by 23 right now. Full court pressure defense, and this will be high post touch. Jumper on the way for the for the Warbirds will be off the mark here. And the miss by Levi Keckman after the timeout here by Todd Hosberg. Squirrels with Blockmeyer will take the ball screen. Chase right-hand side to Convervig. Convervig at the right wing. Free throw line extended. Central Cass already with 16 points in this quarter to 5 here for the Warbirds. Inside goes Holzer. Holzer looking at a reverse pirouette and finishes for 2 points. Holzer with 13 now here. 17 for Verkota, 14 for Convervig, and 13 for Holzer. Substitution will be Mason Bussey, and also checking in will be Jace Narum, the 6-foot junior guard, getting his first minutes here for Central Cass. So Matt Norman going a little bit deeper down the bench right now. The old adage in basketball, what do you have, whether it's a 6-man to 10-man rotation? You got to win 3 games in 4 days as long as Mother Nature allows us to play all those days. And sometimes you can give some players a fresh minute or 2 off and we'll have a foul. This might help them a little bit going in tomorrow night on the back-to-back particular contest, and obviously long-term trying to get to Thursday. Foul will be coming here for Carter Maggio. That's second and his second. Been a clean game from our officiating crew of Logan Fingston, Jacob Schlecht, and Tanner Kretschmann here on this Monday afternoon. Jace Bachmeyer will get the steal up the other end to Narum for the 2 points. Narum gets 2 here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Nice looking move by Bachmeyer there for the steal, and the outlet pass that led the man in Jace there. And there's another steal by Bachmeyer. Chase looks to go coast to coast this time and does. Chase Bachmeyer with a couple of steals, an assist, and alongside a right-handed layup here in the last 30 seconds. He's looking for another steal. Warbirds will bring this one up the floor. Wyndmere Lidgerwood left-hand side to Levi Kackman, and then we'll have a reach and foul here on Bachmeyer. His second, that'll be the team's third. Substitutions for both teams as Jay Stenson will return to the game here for the Warbirds, and Adam Baldwin. Eli Boer will check in now for Central Cass. Winner plays at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening in the semifinals. Our coverage gets underway at 5:30 here on YourLiveEvent.com. While the loser, their season comes to an end here from the Blickery Activity Center, as we'll see the Hankinson and also Fargo Oak Grove fans slowly but surely matriculating their way in here in Wahpeton. Left-hand side, Levi Kackman to the baseline. Here's Kaczynski trying to post up on the interior. Here's a 3! Tickles a twine for Jay Stenson. Good-looking 3 on the way there for the Warbirds. That's going to be their 7th of the contest. Eli Boer top of the key now for Central Cass to Mason Bussey. Bussey, right hand now to Bachmeyer. Chase probing inside the paint. Kick out to Narum. Narum at the free throw line gets a tough runner off. Can't make that one. Rebound at Kaczynski. Prior to the outlet pass here for the Warbirds, they're going to have to try to trim into this deficit here, one possession at a time, but this isn't going to help with the turnover as Narum gets the steal, and Baldwin almost got it right back. Squirrels, Bussey driving. This one goes across the paint to Maggio. Little shovel handoff, and it will be out of play, and it'll stay Central Cass basketball. Squirrels will make a substitution as Jacob Thompson will check in, the 6'2 sophomore, averaging a couple points and a couple rebounds. Central Cass trying to finish off the clean sweep after winning the Region 1 girls basketball tournament, trying to do the same here on the boys' side. The knuckler 3 by Eli is good. Eli Boer got the triple from the left wing, and he's got range as well now with 4. Warbirds played awfully well in the first quarter and the first half, but now the turnovers are starting to really become more of a factor here. At the half, Central Cass scored 15 points off of 11 turnovers from the Warbirds, while the Warbirds scored 0 points off of 5 turnovers from Central Cass. And that looks like to be our difference maker in this one as we continue in this game where Central Cass is just doing enough to get in transition, get in rhythm. We've seen the Squirrels win in different ways this season, both in a half-court game, but for Matt Norman's team, if they can get out and run and get some easy buckets like anybody, they're going to take it. Maggio on the inside. There's a block by Kaczynski as he continues to add to that category. He's got 3, if not now 4, here on the contest. as the Warbirds will make a substitution here with Carl Quam. Central Cass so far with a 25-point quarter, while the Warbirds have been limited to 8. And the Squirrels have also had 7 different players score in this quarter. So the balance again that we've been talking with Matt Norman, the head coach for Central Cass, comes out again here, particularly in this third quarter. Top of the key, Chase Bachmeyer. Chase with the basketball. Nice pass across the way to Maggio for 2. Make it 8 different players now for Central Cass that have scored in this quarter. Quam with the basketball. That's Carl. Left-hand side now to Baldwin. Deep 3 on the way for Baldwin. Why not? He hit that from I-29. Baldwin with the triple. Kind of looked at it once or twice on this parquet floor, and that was from NBA range. Other side here goes Chase Bachmeyer. Can't get it to go. Rebound underneath. This will be to Jack Manstrom, the 5'11 senior guard. Warbirds now in transition with Baldwin. Goes behind the back, but Bachmeyer was there to get the steal. Chase outlet. Can he find the home run ball? Unable to do so. Levi Kackman will get the steal. Warbirds now will bring it to the front court. Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Top of the key now to Jack Manstrom. Manstrom back up top now to Adam Baldwin. Baldwin ripping it through. Ball goes to the baseline here. This would be to Manstrom. Manstrom to the paint, gets fouled and counted. Manstrom with the end one opportunity. Narum will be the guilty party, his first and the team's fourth. So Manstrom will go to the free throw line here to shoot the and one opportunity for the Warbirds. This will be the Warbirds' third free throw attempt of the contest. And they hit it. Central Cass in transition. Bachmeyer right wing. Shot clock now to single digits or off. Game clock down to 7. Bachmeyer looks for the curl hop across the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Baldwin, and there's a reach and foul here on Central Cass. Foul will come across on Braden Mitchell, his first and the team's 5th. And for the Warbirds here, they'll have 1.3 to try to get the shot off. They've had the last shot of both the first and second quarter, nearly trying to make half-court shots. This one good if it goes 3/4 length. They'll be off the mark, and that's how we'll end our third quarter planner. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Squirrels up by 25.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Minutes left to play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Quarterfinals on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll have coverage throughout the tournament down here in Wahpeton. All 8 games for today, 2 tomorrow, and 2 on Thursday for the third place in championship here on YourLiveEvent.com. If you missed any of the Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament or alongside the EDC, go to YourLiveEvent.com or search Your Live Event on YouTube. Matthias Kackman shot off the mark. Rebound, Convervig up the floor to Boer for 2 points. Boer now has 6 here in the contest for the Squirrels. That little transition bucket here for Central Cass, the way that they can hit you, they get the stop and immediately someone is going to the other end of the floor trying to look for that easy 2 points in transition. As they hedge out here, right-hand side, it goes to Manstrom. Manstrom lost it, regains possession, skips it up top. Convervig almost gets it, and then we're going to have an over and back here with Adam Baldwin. In that third quarter, Central Cass scored 29 points. In comparison, they limited the Warbirds to 14. It was 16-9 after one quarter. The Squirrels outscore the Warbirds 16-11 in the second to take a 12-point halftime lead, and we're going to get a timeout here for Matt Norman. We'll break as well. 7:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North here on YourLiveEvent.com. 61-34 Central Cass over the Warbirds of Wyndmere Lidgerwood here. Ball on the shovel pass on the interior now to Sam Coverbig. Right wing three, rattles it in. Sam Coverbig for a triple there for Central Cass. He's got 17 and he's done it all since the first quarter. 3 on the other way, trying to get the answer for Carl Quam, unable to do so. Coverbig up the other end of the floor to Mason Bussey. Bussey will hit the front row here, gives it to Coverbig. No look pass to Bussey on the inside behind the back. Bussey spins across the paint to Coverbig, and there's a turnover, and ball will be awarded here to Central Cass. And as you see the time continue to come through, as the Squirrels make a wholesale line change here and get a nice round of ovation from their fans, as Central Cass will get 2 more games, bare minimum here. But we're at the mercy rule in Class B basketball where it's 30 points or more, and the clock will continue to wind here as they have the shot clock needs to get reset, and they'll have it. 64-34 Central Cass on YourLiveEvent.com. The most points this season for Central Cass is 86. The most that the Warbirds gave up this year is 77, once to this Squirrels team and also Fargo Oak Grove. The Grovers play Hankinson coming up next. Kackman on the inside. Good spin move. Trying to finish. Katinski's shot's going to be off on trying to grab the putback there for Breyer. The Squirrels right now looking to get to 21-0 on the season. The Warbirds with this current result with where we're at right now would drop to 9-12 on the year here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. And then taking a look at some of the pieces that they'll have that are potentially playing in their last game as we have a reach and foul here on Adam Baldwin. That'll be his third and the team's third. The Warbirds with Manstrom's as senior, the aforementioned Baldwin, Carl Quam, Matthias Kackman, and Breyer Kaczynski. So 5 Warbirds right now with about 5 minutes of basketball left in their career unless you can get something cooking in a hurry. But with the clock continuing to wind with this 30-point edge, it just doesn't feel like it's going to be in the cards here today for the Warbirds. Really good first half, just couldn't muscle much in the third quarter when Central Cass went on their run. There's a pass that goes across the way, out of play, and it'll be a turnover. The Squirrels will make a couple more substitutions. Central Cass led by the 17 of Carter Verkota, the 17 of Sam Coverbig, and the 15 here for Cole Holzer. It's a whole lot of points for 3 guys who played awfully well this season here for head coach Matt Norman and the Central Cass Squirrels. Right-handed side for Central Cass. There's a good deflection by Manstrom up the other end of the floor to Adam Baldwin. Baldwin left wing 3 on the way. Shots will be off the mark. Kaczynski unable to save that one, and ball will be awarded back to Central Cass. And for Todd Hosford right now, he will make a substitution as well and allow his seniors to get recognized by the family and friends that are out here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, as the seniors will check out with the starting 5 here as they get a round of applause from the Wyndmere Lidgerwood faithful here on this Monday afternoon as well. Still to come on our post-game show. Once we get there, we'll hear from a winning player. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, also our Arctic Enterprises Feature Precision Play of the Contest. That and more to come on our post-game show, and then we'll get you ready for the next game between the Pirates and the Grovers. There's a steal. Levi Kackman in the front court. This will be to Landon Buer now here for the Warbirds. Landon Buer was the story. 12 points in the first half, all from beyond the arc. Ball gets deflected on the inside. Good hustle back by Jay Stenson to get the steal now here for the Warbirds. For Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Right-handed side. The Squirrels we've seen mostly a man pressure defense, but we also saw a little 2-3 zone when it appeared itself out here for Central Cass, particularly in the first quarter. Ball to the baseline here for the Warbirds. Triple, rattle in. Brian Quam, the 6'2 sophomore, gets in the scoring column here for the Warbirds. And for head coach Matt Norman, we'll see what they can draw up here, as this will go to the baseline for the Squirrels. Ball gets skipped right-hand side now, and that's to Brandon Mitchell on the baseline. Looking for the cut. Ball gets deflected right in the hands of Forrest Sears. Shot is up and shot is good here for the for the Squirrels. Jaden Pavelchek will get 2 points, as the Warbirds will go the other way. Jumper going to be rattling off the mark. Rebound here to Braden Mitchell. So Mitchell will handle the basketball. Leaves it left-hand side. Squirrels top of the key here, back with Mitchell. And there's going to be a turnover, as the Warbirds then almost give the ball right back, as they do, and we're going to get a timeout here for head coach Matt Norman. We'll break with him late in this contest here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all, from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
So timeout on the floor here as we get ready for this contest between the Squirrels and the Warbirds to wrap up with the last timeout here. Timeouts for Matt Norman. He'll have 2 remaining, but just wanted to make sure that he talks to his guys one more time here to get stiff through with Mitchell. Looking for a flash cutter there is Forrest Sears off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound, though, underneath. This will go to Narum. Put back. Got it for 2. So Narum gets the 2 points here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Warbirds will bring this one in the front court now as they handle it to the baseline. Skip it back up top to Brian Quam, looking for the extra pass to Blaze Froelich. Froelich at the left wing, free throw line extended. Back up top here, this will go to Hunter Dunn. On the interior, good defense by Sears to bat that ball away, as they'll stay Central, make that Wyndmere Lidgerwood basketball. Squirrels able to play pretty much everybody that was on the book here today for head coach Matt Norman. What you'd like to see from a number 1 seed point of view, the Warbirds, yeah, the story didn't go the way they wanted to unfold, but they gave Central Cass everything they could handle and more in the opening 2 quarters of play, and then Central Cass just came out of the break in that second half and went to work in the third quarter. Jumper off the mark by Brian Quam. Rebound here for Central Cass, as the Squirrels will bring this one in the front court as they handle it now to Jace Narum. Nice little pick and roll on the inside to Forrest Sears across the paint. And there's 2 shots upcoming here for Brody Runk. Runk will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for Central Cass. Again, make sure you still stay tuned to our post-game show. We'll hear from Central Cass junior guard Carter Verkota. We'll also get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That and more is still to come here on YourLiveEvent.com, as the Central Cass Squirrels will advance to the semifinals, while the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds will drop on the season and finish their year 9-12 on the year. Warbirds on the baseline here. Tough shot going to be off the mark. Rebound coming down here to Central Cass, and all the Squirrels need to do is bring this one in the front court. And this one is going to be all wrapped up here for Central Cass. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's going to be a final as the Central Cass Squirrels improve to now 21-0 on the season with a 69-37 win over the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Coming up, we'll get to our post-game show. That is next. Make sure you stay tuned for that here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Join us now here for the Central Cast Squirrels. He is our Enbridge Energy player of the game in this one. That is Carter Verkota. Carter able to finish with 17 points. He was in fuego in the first quarter with 3 made threes. Carter, let's just talk about what does it mean to get to the next round here. I know this team has a lot of aspirations, but to fend off a scrappy Warbird team, come out strong in the second half, what did you see from your squad today for 4 quarters?
I think at the start of the game we were a little bit nervous there for a little bit, but that's always going to happen to any team that comes and plays the first game at Regions. So I think we came in, and once after that first quarter there, we kind of settled in and we played good basketball.
Yeah, what changed in that third quarter? A lot of points off transitions. You outscored the Warbirds 29-14 in the third quarter. What did you see from your team, Carter, in that 8 minutes of basketball?
Well, I mean, we were just playing Central Cast basketball. We run fast. I mean, we're athletic. We were just running up the court, getting easy buckets. That's what we do best.
You finished with 17. Sam finishes with 17. Cole Holzer with 15. There's a balance across the board. What is so fun for you particularly here, Carter, as a junior, playing with the rest of your teammates and friends here this season?
I mean, we've been growing up together. We've been, shooting the basketball since we were just little, playing on teams together growing up. And to finally see it come together here, it's just, it's awesome. It's amazing.
Final thing for you, what's the next 24 hours like? You want to get to this spot where you were last season. You went up against the Kinder Vikings that went right down the wire, but what's the next 24 hours going to be like for you here, Carter?
A lot of film tonight, maybe a little bit of loss of sleep. Maybe I got the juniors got the ACT tomorrow, so that's going to be fun, a long day of testing, so hopefully we can get past that and kind of recharge for our game coming tomorrow night.
Hey, best of luck in the ACT and best of luck tomorrow night, Carter.
Thank you.
That again, Carter Verkota with us here for the Central Cast Squirrels. We'll take a break and we'll return on your liveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As we continue here, again, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Enbridge.com. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Goes to Carter Verkota for the Central Cast Squirrels. 17 points on 7 of 13 shooting from the floor. Has 3 threes, 3 rebounds, and he did a lot of it when Central Cast needed it, particularly in the first and second quarter, as he had 15 points in the first half here for the Central Cass Squirrels. He is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Now to our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. That's points off turnovers for Central Cass. They scored 34 points off of 21 turnovers for the Warbirds, while the Warbirds scored 6 points off of 10 turnovers from a Central Cass point of view. So you just take that look, and that's plus 28 for Central Cass. And when you win by 32, that is the difference in this contest. That is our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the game. Get ready for the upcoming spring cleaning season with RDK for maintenance, parts, and upgraded options. They can help. Contact the Planter experts at RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. Taking a look at the final numbers in this one, Central Cass led by the 17 of Vercoda and the 17 of Coverbig. Sam also had 7 rebounds. 13 here for Cole Holzer on 6 of 9 shooting from the floor with 5 boards. From there, you had 6 points, 6 boards for Eli Boer. You had 5 points here for Mason Bussey. 2 points for Chase Bachmeyer with a couple assists. 4 points for Jace Narum, 2 points for Carter Maggio, and 2 here for Jaden Pavelchik here for Central Cass. For the Warbirds, they were led by the 15 of Landon Buer with 15 points. He went 5 of 7 from beyond the arc with 4 rebounds. He also had 3 points then of Manstrom, 3 for Stenson, 3 for Levi Kackman, 3 for Adam Baldwin, 3 here for Brian Quam, 5 for Briar Kaczynski with 3 rebounds, and 2 points for Matthias Kackman with 5 boards. The Warbirds shoot 30% from the floor, 40% from beyond the arc, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Central Cass 55% shooting from the floor, 7 of 15 from 3, and 4 of 9 from the free throw line. That does it for game number 1 of 4 that we have for you today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass with the 69-37 win. The Squirrels will meet the winner of our next contest, either Fargo, Oak Grove, or Hankinson. That game coming up, and go to YourLiveEvent.com to check out our next coverage of the Pirates and the Grovers here from Wahpeton. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Join us coming up in just a few moments here from Wahpeton on Your Live Event.